Jimmy! Eyes on the road, Jimmy, eyes on the road. Not long now, probably about 20 minutes till we get into the property. Hopefully we can see some deer along the way on the sides. So we arrived to the property around midday and we couldn't believe our luck. To our right was this amazing looking buck. After we got back to camp, all that footage of this beautiful buck and Sam yada 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 talking was all in vain because we forgot to turn the mic on. And yeah, that happens time to time. We were sort of like gobsmacked just arriving at the property, and yeah, we couldn't believe our eyes just to see all those bucks, especially the birds. Everything was just like to our right. How did they not hear the vehicle as we were opening the gate? We had no clue. But yeah, this happens from time to time. Like, it's a rookie mistake, but you think you've been in the game long enough, but you know, people do forget. And it was just stunning to see this beautiful looking buck with his little bachelor mob, and the amount of rosellas and birds and wildlife that were just surrounding him. You know, it was just amazing. But yeah, so the trip has to go on, and I just thought I'd give my input to let you know why Sam was talking and nothing was coming out. But yeah, it was a beautiful sight. Well, there's just enough light now for us to have a look down the bottom paddock. As we were walking down, kangaroos everywhere, and that ruins the hunt as usual. Yeah, we got some now running in front of us too. We're hoping they jump the fence. Yeah, as long as they don't run down the bottom paddock, because once they run down they scare everything. So we got Jimmy's using the rifle today and Sam's got the bow. So it flies early in the morning. So the majority of the deer have gone out into the middle of the open paddock, which means a close stalk is pretty much a no-go. The only way you could shoot something now is with a rifle, but it's just beautiful to see them out in the open paddock like that, feeding comfortably. As you can see, we've got the forest in the background, and there's a lot of hunters and traffic, which keeps the deer in this property, which is a good thing for us. But at the end of the day, it puts a lot of pressure on the deer and it brings them into this private property. So we're very fortunate to have access here. The white deer you can see in the background is the lead though. I've filmed her numerous times and she's just a spectacle to see. Beautiful white coat. She's the dominant though in this herd, so enjoy the footage. Just found the smallest cast antler ever. Now that's a find. close. I'd say around 60 meters. But it's very dry and crackly under the foot, so it's very hard to put a close stalking. I think this doe has located Sam. She knows I'm up here, but Sam is probably about 50-60 meters away, and now she's located him, I think. Yep, there she goes.
That's the end to a pretty eventful morning. We're on a property where you don't really see much pigs. We got to see a nice boar, but it's probably 9 AM, so it's just when they get up and they go. So if we were there probably 20 minutes earlier, we would have got him. Anyways, lots of deer activity, and we saw some bucks, but the timing was wrong, I think.
I ain't scared of no ghost.
It is a chilling 5 degrees in the morning, and these are the moments I live for. Here I am back at base camp with my family, my brother and my lovely uncle, and we've all got ourselves packed and ready to go for a very, very enticing morning hunt and adventure. Sun's just coming up, and there's not much wind, it makes it a very hard day to hunt because there's no noise. When there's no wind, there's no noise. It makes it easy for the animals to hear us. Also, to add to that, clear skies. But we've packed, got our double layers of clothing on, everything's ready.
that I can see. There's so many more over the hills. What an amazing spectacle early this morning. The big boys have just come out in the open. Sam, show them where they are. They're the two biggest. What a spot to be. Can you see the one crashing? Oh, you can't. For what he does. With a good 15-20 years experience out in the bush. So about 80 metres, 70 metres, there's no way the planet. Anything, I've got a chance to shoot the pig. Well, what an amazing morning that was. That's something you don't get to see every day. We've seen, honestly, I'd say about up to the 100 mark of deer, and there was probably around 20 fallow bucks to about 80 does with little fawns. But yeah, just to see them feeding freely, the fawns were running around playing. That's a sign of good health and them being very happy in the property that they're in. So yeah, we had a pig come out of the scrub and start feeding with the fallow. So as I sort of made my way, the fallow made their way back into cover and the pig stayed out feeding. But I've never seen anything that sensitive. The pigs here are targeted on the neighbouring properties with dogs, and that makes them really skittish and pretty much impossible to approach. But yeah, the property's nice and green. You know, I'm here with Uncle Jimmy, and you know, there's nothing better. You've got green feed, deer all around, you've got excellent company, and just enjoying the wildlife and you know, just the atmosphere. Better than being in, you know, in the city where it's all work and no play. But yeah, you got fresh air. We're having barbecues every day, and the air is just right for drinking. That's the way. Hey, Amy J. That's the shit, man. That's the bomb. You know what I mean? Another thing, if you grow wheat, wheat grows. Jimmy, if you grow fear,
fear grows.
Fear grows. He knew straight away.
Yep, bloody oath.
And another thing, the consequences could be devastating. In the real world, you'll be stuck in permanent psychosis, and if no one to lead you out, you'll be lobotomized.
So get a grip on yourself.
Yeah. Too much fresh air, you start losing your mind out here.
Just so nice to being out here, isn't it? Like, you know, it's the second week of autumn and the weather is ideal. It's nice and cool. The sun's out, the warmth of the sun's on your back. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. Not too cold yet, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I couldn't believe the amount of deer we've seen today. That was just a spectacle in itself. Oh, they're croaking. Yeah, they were croaking too. That's pretty weird, that stuff, man.
Did you order Uber?
My Uber driver's here. I better get going.
It's good the buck has finally made his way down out of the bitty bush. We're just hoping he comes and jumps the fence just before the sun goes down so Sam can have a crack. But he looks like he's headed this way. We really need venison now.
So Mum just gave birth to this calf, and he was walking around before, but now I'm not real too sure if he's okay or not. Mum looks like she's coming back actually, but We seen him about 3 hours ago and he was up and well, walking around with Mum. But he's lying down, maybe because he's a newborn. I don't know if this is like a defense mechanism or if he's still... He looks healthy. His eyes don't look too bad. Here comes Mum. I hope he's okay. She must have just went for a little feed or something, but the problem is, I found it weird how she left him far away. There's a dam next to me. She went to the further dam, drank and came back. I think he's in good nick. Casty finding time.
She alright?
Yeah, I think she's okay. Gave us a bit of a scare, but
I think it's the natural reaction to babies and they sit there.
this is our third morning and we've got up real early and we're sort of headed already more than halfway down the track. Sam's already glassed to the right and he's seen a whole mob of deer there, so I gotta stop at least. It was a good attempt, but the shot was just slightly high. So, no venison for us today. It's the last day of the trip anyway, so we're going to head back to camp back up until the next adventure.